with us this morning, our guests. Sally Lindsay, the fifth series of Matt and Pleasant starts tonight at 9 p.m. on Sky One. Mark Webber, Mark's autobiography Aussie Grit, My Formula One Journey, is out now, and he tells you things, not just where he came and how long it took him. It's a proper book. Matt Bellamy is with us. Muse's seventh album, Drones, is out now. Matt has just announced a 2016 Muse Drones tour. Tickets go on sale a week today, next Friday, the 18th of September. Fan pre-sale tickets go on sale 2 days before, on the 16th of September. Your fans already reacting, Matt, to this wonderful news. Kate has just tweeted, almost weed myself with news of Muse's new tour, 2016. Oh my goodness me, that's made my Friday. Going to see fans live and getting excited. Mark, you a big music fan?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I met Matt actually on the grid in Abu Dhabi.
I was very lucky enough to.
Yeah, so we had a quick chat on the grid, and so like music. In excess, the boys like AC/DC. We've got a couple of good Aussie boys that have done well, mate.
Couple of good,
yeah. So
I mean,
handy.
I mean, you know, you are often voted, Matt. You know, as Joel joking aside, as the best live act in the world. But AC/DC, they take a bit of beating.
They are absolutely the best. I saw them in Coachella last year. Unbelievable. It's the first time I've ever seen them, and I was totally blown away. They're all like, how old are they now? 50s?
100 and something.
What's the difference? Why are they so?
Why are they so good?
They're just the energy and just, I mean, the songs are amazing, that's the first thing, but just the energy they have is just phenomenal. At that age, I can't believe it.
Well, yeah, but you say at that age, and I know it's a point, and it's relevant, but it's also irrelevant as well as you don't have to make allowance for that. They still are just brilliant.
What I thought was like better than us, you know, live, you know, like way better, like energy, like, you know, we're like half their age, you know, so it is a little relevant, but at the same time, the songs are just unbelievable, you know.
What I find
the
amazing
riffs are just the best riffs ever.
Is Brian Johnson, obviously, I mean, he screams every... If I
don't know he does it.
30 seconds, wouldn't be able to speak for a year.
Yeah, he's just born with, like, perfectly gruff voice, like, just there, isn't it? Like,
and you think, well, there's that. Okay, so he does an hour of that. And then Angus comes on and plays the guitar for 20 minutes on his own. You think, well, this isn't going to hold our attention. And it's better than what Brian just did. And then at the end, they both come on together, and that's... It's all tears.
I'd say that's the best live act I've seen.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Sal?
Well, yeah, music in my house and this everywhere. So yeah, because my husband's a drummer and there's lots of music every night in my house. So I think I was brought up with the Beatles. Well, not with them, obviously. I'm from Manchester, but my mum used to. Cool. Yeah, that would be cool. But my mum used to sort of camp outside the Twitted Wheel in Manchester and see them when she was 15, and I think it was music was part of our house. Not classical music, unfortunately. I'd love to know more about that, but I don't. I know
still time.
Still time, yeah. But music obviously is massively in our house, you know, and we've got a drum studio next to us, so you know, so music really.
And there's only three of you, famously, Matt, in this band. And you make so much blooming noise for just three people. I mean, it's not just a noise. It's gorgeous. But did you ever contemplate employing somebody else?
Well, we do actually have a fourth guy on stage. You know, not in the studio. In the studio, we just do it on a three of us, nice sort of ads, overdubs and stuff. But a great guy called Morgan Nicholls, you know, and he does like a lot of, mucking about with keys and synths and stuff like that, you know.
He's happy to be there.
Yeah, he loves it, yeah, and he does bits of BVs and stuff like that.
And if you could have somebody from another band forever, who would you nick if you could?
Oh, wow. In 2010, I was so lucky because we were headlining Glastonbury, and U2 were supposed to play as well, but Bono did his back in, you know.
Yep.
And
he's very old now.
But the Edge came on stage with us, and we did Streets Have No Name, you know, and that was like one of the best moments ever. So the Edge, I'd be very happy to have him.
So if things
guitar.
get a bit sticky in U2 U2, the Edge just always has a place.
Absolutely, yeah. And then I can just like put my guitar down and just like become the Messiah, and like go out to the B stage and just like be surrounded by my fans. You know?
At least you're honest. All right, 9 o'clock. Our guests, questions from our guests to our guests when we come back after the news. Here's Moira Stewart on BBC Radio 2. It's Friday morning. Guests are getting on very well. Having their own party over there, 9:10. All she wants from Mika. Our guest this morning, Mark Webber. He of Motorsport, Sally Lindsay, she of the small screen. Matt Bellamy, he of rock and roll, and Cara Emerald, she of rock and roll too. So Matt from Muse, some text here for you. Chris, hi, I'm Clement. Good morning, Clement. I saw Muse at Wembley with my ex-girlfriend, and it was amazing. Unfortunately, my present girlfriend doesn't like that sort of music. What should I do?
You just got to get her into it. I mean, come on, work on it, you know.
Oh, I thought you should say get rid of her.
Oh, yeah, or that, or the one or the other. You know? Get her into it or get rid of her.
All right, okay. Another text here for Matt Bellamy. My daughter's first rock concert was Muse. We started at the top. Where do we go from there? Says Helen from Corsham.
Was that where do you go from there? Oh, well, AC/DC, obviously, we mentioned them.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine, if they ever do another gig together, got to go and see them. U2.
Florence and the Machine, actually.
Florence and the Machine, fantastic. Yeah.
She's very good. Do you say, when you refer to Florence and the Machine, give me some advice here. Do you say her or do you say they? Because it's really her, isn't it? But her name was...
Machine?
Yeah, her name was...
Who are the Machine?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I don't know. Is it a computer? Is it a person?
I don't know.
Was it a band, a session musicians? I don't really know.
But when I say, she's really good, should I be saying she's really good or they're really good?
I think she's really good.
She's really good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that there is a they.
I'll make a note of that.
It might be replaceable.
Chris, can you ask Matt from Muse if he's ever seen the tribute band Musist from Holland? I saw them last weekend and I thought they were excellent, says Mark from Scunthorpe.
It's a little bit musist, isn't it? I've never heard of them. I'll check them out.
Have you seen a Muse tribute act?
There's an Italian one. I think they're called Muscle something, Muse Muscles, I don't know, Muscle Museum or something like that. But they're brilliant, actually.
Oh, you have seen them?
Apart from they're a 6-piece or a 5-piece, and I thought that's not right. We're supposed to be a 3-piece. They've got like a separate keyboard player and all that kind of thing, and separate backing vocalist and all that kind of stuff. So it's not quite the same. Yeah.
But do you ever secretly do that as well?
Well, we've got the fourth guy.
Yeah, but
it's not a secret though.
Do you have people? Off stage
hiding behind the scenes.
Yeah.
No. It's all on the surface. No, you can see Morgan. He's there. He does it all. He's like a one-man band.
All right. So Musist are from Holland. Cara Emerald from Holland. Also, have you heard of Musist?
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Maybe this chap's just made it up. Maybe Mark Good wants his moment on the radio and it's worked.
I think that's the case.
Maybe that's what it is. You want to ask Matt a question as well?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. Because I honestly think that you're a really, really good singer. And I think, I just wanted to say that. But because I think the way you carry the songs is just really rare. And to me is an example. But what I was wondering, because it's quite heavy what you do. And you have such a raw sound. Did you ever experience voice problems? Or do you ever how do you maintain the health of your voice, basically?
Yeah, no, it's tough. You know, it's... just drink loads of water, you know. You probably know this stuff, but, you know, breathe steam, that's the thing.
I do that as well.
I learned that when I was young, yeah, and I sort of, before every gig, actually, I breathe a bunch of steam, and that really helps, you know, it just cleans out all the... This is all getting very technical, isn't it? But it's
if you have got a croaky throat and you've got 100,000 people waiting for you, and it's on the brink, and you think, I've got to go for it, how do you get it? How do you...
I'm lucky in so much as rock, you know, you can get away with not being perfect, you know, you can get away with being really rough around the edges, you know. Like, I couldn't do what you just did. I mean, your voice is fantastic, and singing this time in the morning is shocking, you know, that you can do that so well. And your voice is so much more exposed than mine. I'm surrounded by like an ocean of noise, basically. Yeah. So I can get a little bit lost in the mix, you know. So whereas you're much more exposed. So
but
I
you've
think
never experienced that you just wake up and you can't sing.
Oh yeah. I've had bad days, really bad days, yeah.
Okay.
And but I just play more guitar solos, you know. So
don't we all? Don't we all, Sally?
Oh, always.
Right. Do you have a question, Sally, to one of your fellow guests?
I do actually, and it was to you, and it was to say
to me.
No, not to you. I really
no,
like you, yeah, of course. But you know, anyway, it was
Thank God.
It was just to say that, you know, the massive Muse productions, they're so enormous. Do they cost so much money that you actually don't make anything? Really?
A lot. They have done in the past. Yeah, the first time we did 2007, we did 2 nights at Wembley Stadium. And we didn't make anything. Yeah.
Really?
We spent it all on gear and crew and stuff.
It's amazing that, and it's smoke and mirrors, actually.
But it was worth it, was it? For the
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
For the art.
Oh, for
True
sure.
artist.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, do you have a question, Matt?
Yeah, I was going to ask Mark, actually, because I met you very briefly on the grid. Abu
That's
Dhabi,
right, mate, yeah.
And I didn't realise until just now you told me it was your last race, so...
Actually, thinking about it, there was one after Brazil. So it was my second last race.
So what was going through your mind on your last race, and did you know it was your last race?
Yes, I did know it was my last race. Yeah, it's a big moment, actually. So been in Formula 1 for a long time, and really, the emotion really hit me, mate, when I strapped myself in the car for the last time. Well, the mechanics do that, obviously. But, I realised this was a bit of a, close of a big chapter for me.
Yeah.
So the race went clean. I had a pretty good afternoon in Sao Paulo in Brazil, and took my helmet off, because I think in our sport, unlike particularly in your trade, mate, or tennis or golf or lots of other sports, you know, we do a lot of our profession with the helmet on. So I took my helmet off on the in-lap, which actually is just a bit of a goodbye and a farewell, which was completely against the rules. But, you know, and what were they going to do? Haul me to the stewards? Haul me to the stewards that are all generally half cut and sleeping when the race is on anyway. So, so in the end,
or not there.
or not there. So that was my goodbye, and so it was. It was a big day, mate. Emotionally, a big day, and I think for any sportsman or woman, or obviously, and completely relevant to you guys when that day comes to slowly start peeling it back. It's a big decision.
And what's it going to be like when you host your last Top Gear with me?
Well, mate, that will be. We'll
take you in the TARDIS.
I'll take my helmet off again, mate. I'll take my helmet.
I'll take mine off too.
Yeah, we'll take your helmet off too.
Take our helmets off.
Take our helmets off together, mate. But,
do you have a question for someone, Mark?
I was actually. It was a similar question, mate. Actually, yeah. How much skin is left after you guys, do these amazing concerts and so. Yeah, Sally jumped my question there.
Okay, sorry, moving on. It's getting boring again. Not your fault. I'm the host. My job.
Keep it going, Chris.
To whip it into shape. Cara, get us out of this, please. What are you going to play next for us?
It's going to be The Other Woman.
Okay, Cara Emerald. Here we go. Radio 2, BBC, Breakfast Show.
Yeah!
How silky was that? Cara, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Now, if you like your live music, please do not go anywhere in the next 5 minutes because Cara has something very, very special before the end of this show. Very good. You got everybody in there, didn't you, Nick? Top job, as always. Happy Friday to you from Mr. Nick Baines. We're about to say goodbye. First of all, we've got to thank some lovely guests of ours who've given loads of money to children who need to be here today. I mean, thousands and thousands of pounds. Joe and Beth Ford, who are with their pals, Emma and Rob. First of all, Emma would like to say hello to some people.
Hello, I'd like to say hello to the children, Danny, Bethany and Jack, and everybody at Waste Morgan Solicitors in Shrewsbury.
All right, and Beth would like to say hello to some people.
Hi to everybody in sunny Shropshire, especially our lovely daughters Georgie and Kitty, and to everybody I've said, to everybody I know, it's to you individually.
All right, thank you so much. That's one cluster of children in Needers. James Collis here with the next. James with Rachel Collis and their pals Emma Benfield and Simon Benfield. And we have a birthday girl, don't we?
We do indeed.
It's you!
It is me, yes.
Happy birthday to you!
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Rachel, who else would you like to say hello to?
Big hello to Amy and Rosie, our girls. Also to Sue and Wendy, who looked after them last night so that we could come here and do this today. And thank you to Chris and all his team who do so much for children in need.
Okay, we have a wonderful time doing it. Don't worry about that. We have as good a time giving as we do getting, believe me. Right, our guest this morning, they've been with us today, Matt Bellamy. What is he up to, Sally?
Muse's seventh album, Drones, is out now. Matt has just announced a 2016 Drones tour. Tickets go on sale next Friday, 18th of September, but fan pre-sale tickets go on sale 16th of September.
Okay, Sally Lindsay, what's she up to, Mark Webber?
Sally Lindsay, she's up to the 5th series of Mount Pleasant starts tonight at 9 p.m. Sky One.
Okay, and Mark Webber, what's he up to, Cara Emerald?
Mark's autobiography, Aussie Grit, My Formula One Journey, is out now. It was released yesterday.
Okay, and Cara's been with us. What's she up to, Matt Bellamy?
The amazing Cara Emerald is performing at the Proms in the park at Hyde Park on Saturday the 12th of September. That's tomorrow. And she's also announced a UK tour in November and December 2015, which I can't wait to go and see.
All right, pal, listen there. Thanks very much for being here. Round of applause for our guests, please, if you don't mind. But the biggest round of applause for the people that worked hardest this morning's band, Cara Emerald and her boys, leaving us with something very special. Listen to this, my friends.
Love is a losing game.
Marvellous, simply marvellous. Cara Emerald, come on, one more time, please. Thanks to all our guests, thanks to the team for another great week on the radio. We'll be back, hopefully, God willing, on Monday, so will you too. Here's Ken Bruce.
Thank you so much.